here you'll see a map of the different school districts around the University of Houston, and we work with most of these school districts. So we have students placed all over the city, and I wanted to show this to you because I wanted you to see just how many opportunities you have. Each district does things a little bit differently. Each school does things a little bit differently. And so in pre-teaching, the idea is to put you in situations where you can see a wide variety of schools in different districts. So you can kind of get an idea of what's out there. So here's what you can expect as far as the time commitment in the field. So if you're EC6 and enrolled in CUIN 3316, your field work or your school observations will occur on Thursdays, and you're at the school from 9 to 1. So 9 to 1 is actually the time you will be placed at the school, but you'll need to account for drive time to the campus, drive time home, as far as when you're planning your schedule. 4-8 or middle school certification students are in the field on Wednesdays from 9 to 1. And if you're enrolled in EDUC 3301 or CUIN 6301, your 812 all level or master cert, you have a choice. You can choose to be in the field on Mondays, Thursdays, or Fridays, and that's because you are minors in our college, and so you're taking courses outside of the College of Education, and so we have to provide some options for you. EC6 and 4-8 students are taking, in pre-teaching, should be taking courses only in the College of Education, which we've allowed Thursdays free and Wednesdays for EC6 and Wednesdays free for 4-8 in order for you to get your field experience time in. So right now, you need to plan for the semester from here on out for these days to be available for either benchmarking or field work. We've talked a couple times about field experiences during pre-teaching being a variety of schools and a variety of districts. So what's happening is the teacher ed office is currently working on placing students in groups and scheduling different sites for you to observe. So you'll be provided with this schedule. You will, depending on where you live and where the schools are, you will do some driving this semester, but remember, in developing teaching, you'll be able to choose as your top 3 districts. So in order to complete your fieldwork this semester, your daytime employment, if you have any, and your class schedule needs to allow this 1 day a week of leave over the course of the semester. So EC6 on Thursdays, 4-8 on Wednesdays, and EC12 all level master cert either Monday, Thursday, or Friday. You need to be able to have that time available to go to your school observations, which are a part of your moving to the next semester, as well as the grade in your 3316, 3221, or EDUC 3301 courses. So inflexible daytime work arrangements will not work this semester. We need to make sure that you begin planning now. If you are working in an accredited school with students of the age of which you're being certified, you can use that this semester in lieu of your field work and going to see different campuses. The work has to be directly related to instruction, so after school extended day is not appropriate this semester. Daycare is not appropriate this semester. If you're an EC6 student, you need to be working in a school that has elementary through 6th grade. Middle school, you need to be working in a school that is 4th through 8th grade, or somewhere in that range. Substitute teaching, if you are a sub, you can use that for this semester only. You'll have the opportunity to let the teacher ed office know if you work with students and you're wanting to substitute it for pre-teaching at a later date, but know that you can use that for this semester only. If you don't work in an accredited school, then you'll follow the field experience schedule that you're provided. So again, EC6 students are arranged in groups based on class rosters, and then we put you in different Thursday groups, and each group gets a set of schools that they're going to go observe. 4-8 students are arranged in groups by class rosters as well, but a survey will be sent to collect certification area data. So we want to make sure if you're a 4-8 math student that we communicate that to schools so you can be placed in a math classroom. So you'll get a survey next week that will ask you for your certification area so we can communicate that to the schools. 8-12 all-level PB students are actually arranged by the day that you choose. So there's the Monday group, the Thursday group, and the Friday group. You'll indicate that on a survey that will be sent to you next week. You'll also indicate your certification area on that as well so we can make sure schools place you in the appropriate or as close to appropriate certification area that they can. Beginning the week of February 9th to the week ending April 17th, you need to block off your field experience days. So February 9th is a couple of weeks from this one, and you need to make sure that starting that week, if you're EC6, you leave Thursdays open. If you're 4-8, you leave Wednesdays open. And if you are EC12, or all level, or 8-12, that you leave whatever day, Monday, Thursday, or Friday, open as well, because you'll start your school observations at a later date, but there are also other benchmarks you'll be asked to do or required to do on your field experience day starting the week of February 9th. So a few final thoughts about field experiences this semester. First, you will have a field experience orientation in the next couple weeks that will go over all of this in more detail. You'll know what to expect when you get to the schools. You'll know about background check information. You'll get your schedule. All those things we'll go over to make sure all your questions are answered. Make sure that you have your driver's license available, or that you find it if you're not sure where it is, because you will need that in order to check into the schools in pre-teaching. You're going to keep a time log this semester. You'll turn it in at the end. We'll also go over that at field experience orientation. We'll make sure you have a copy of that time log. And then there are class assignments in 3316, 3221, and 3301 that relate to your field work. So your instructors in those courses will be talking more about your field work and relating that to classes and having you complete assignments. Again, if you have any questions, make sure that you ask me, you ask an advisor, you talk to Dr. Coleman as the placement person, or the best way is to email teached@uh.edu, and someone will route that email into the right person.